Oh,
and
cool.
they ended up reaching out to me, and I had no idea. They're, oh yeah, so so recommended you on Facebook. Hey, I'm looking to sell my house. Here's my house. He's like, I think it's worth 250,000, and I try to sell it because I'm getting stationed in Texas. I'm like,
And
okay, so I got information, I got the address. This house is $250,000. It's worth a lot more.
I mean, I'll give him 250,000 for it. I'm
and
not
you
sure.
were like, and I've got an agent for you in Texas.
Yeah,
Referrals.
but they wanted somebody that, I guess, because I went back and looked at the Facebook to see exactly what was said. They wanted somebody who works VA that knows, the VA system, the lenders, and all that fun stuff, because they don't know the process. They're active duty. They're worried about selling their home. So everybody's like, go to Eric, go to Eric. He's all, you want somebody that knows the VA? He's your guy. And I was like, wow, I feel special.
Awesome.
Hey, you were just talking yesterday that you're trying to get a listing, and it happens the very next day. Congrats,
For
bro.
sure. For
Same
sure.
thing.
That's so true.
When's
And I
your
was thinking about
when's your
that
listing appointment?
Monday.
Heck yeah.
Dang. Now
Awesome.
speak that you want $1 million right now.
Yeah. How do I get $1 million, guys? I asked the question yesterday in yesterday's call on guidance on that, and then somehow it just, was spoken into existence and it happened.
Yeah.
Well, and you demystified some of it. It probably overcame a little bit more anxiety around it, so you were framed up in the right state of mind.
Yeah. But like I got it and I was just like, wow, okay. And now I'm gonna like head into the office. I'm gonna speak to some of my team members in the office and go over, how it works, like the step by step during a listing appointment. Um, just so like I'm prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's what I need to for Friday.
Girl, you got me on Friday.
Yeah. Dang.
I
Like
have
you're taking the practice with you.
a lady that called me and said somebody referred me to her for land. So this is my first land deal. I mean, I don't know if it'll flourish, but I'm going out and dealing with it. And I just learned how to look up land on my MLS. I mean, the ARMLS.
Yeah.
So, and I learned that from a new person. So I'm excited about that. Something that I
Do
don't
you
like
buy or
doing
sell?
to sell. Yes.
Where's it at?
It's
Oh.
in Tombstone, so I have to drive
Oh,
out there.
cool.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So,
Done
How
two
much
land
land?
deals now. They're nice and boring.
yeah.
They are nice and
I
boring.
I don't like doing land. I really don't. But I
I was
need
gonna
to
say
learn how.
I just renewed one that was just we just eclipsed our first year on the market. And we just
That's
renewed
so
it.
so common too. Like every time I look
Mhm.
at land listings here, they're on there for so long.
Yeah.
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 Well, these people bought when they bought it, it was like 600 and some days on market. So that was obviously the conversation up front is like, are you prepared to have this potentially sit for a while?
Yeah. I'm working one land deal currently and it's been on the market for 422 days.
Yeah.
My
Mhm.
first listing was a land deal. I sold it in 6 months.
That's because you're in
That's
San
cool.
Diego.
That's record time,
It
Fabby.
was $65,000. I got like $1,000 check.
Mm. Wow. Yeah.
My last land deal, I got a $200 check. So
Wait, why? What are you guys not doing with your
Land is
bigger,
cheap
or
out
was it
here.
just
well, it was like 20 grand, something like
Yeah.
that. Or
oh
yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
I'm doing a deal right now that's like 20 grand. So
You don't have to put a percentage. You can put a dollar amount.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Or both, just saying.
Never actually thought about the dollar amount. I've seen it. I see it on the contracts, but never thought about it.
I always use that section because I have something added to my percentage. So I can't use the percent side because there's not enough space. So I bump it over and I put the flat amount first and then plus X percent.
I heard Dan say that before. He did that, and he has like I think he said he has like a flat rate of what he'll get paid on something.
Or
It's
I
called a
mean, you gotta
minimum.
just think about your think
minimum.
about your dollar per hour, whatever. Figure out what your dollar per hour is for you, and then make sure every transaction at least satisfies that dollar per hour.
That's true. That is true.
$500 per hour.
This is your business. Just because real estate's done a certain way for a certain amount of people doesn't mean you have to do it that way.
That is true.
Never thought about that. You guys make good points.
Yeah, I thought about that, but like when I was doing the contract, I didn't think about it then, which was the best time to think about it.
I had my mushroom coffee this morning. My brain is sharp.
Nice.
your McDonald's, or did they step their game up?
No, I switched to this mushroom coffee stuff after I finished the fast. So I haven't had real cup of coffee in, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Damn, Instagram caught you on their ads for the Rice Coffee Gym.
Yeah, no, there were several. I went down a rabbit hole of choosing which ones.
See, I get them, but I can't even drink this stuff.
It's
Coffee or mushrooms?
Mushrooms.
Oh,
I think it's just all in your mind. You just get it out your mind and pretend like it's coffee.
Does it taste like
What
mushrooms?
was that?
This is the couple one. It's actually pretty good, but no, it does not taste like mushrooms.
thank God.
I got sparkling water.
What's our topic today, Dan?
I'm waiting on you guys. You're having a great conversation already. I don't need to step in.
Oh, I didn't even know Dan was here.
Stay.
Oh,
Wow, Eric. Wow.
wow.
In my defense, I'm driving.
Guys, you can start the conversation. I don't need to every day, and I'm loving it. You guys are doing fantastic.
I have a question around listings.
Yeah.
I want to get like a good marketing strategy in place, video, what I'm putting on flyers, etc. Where do you guys start chat GPTing and then take it from there?
To create the flyers?
Just like what is a
Canva.
NOFR? What is a
Where are they going? What's the, like, are you farming a neighborhood, or what do you mean? Or for social, or what?
for social, for my open houses, possibly neighbors open. I really want to get another listing from these two listings that I have.
Canva. I used Canva a lot for a lot of my flyers when I was a solo agent, and they have like AI in there, so you can tell it what you want, and you can put the pictures of the property in there, and say like, "Hey, create me a flyer for an open house with this address at this time using these pictures." And I've done that, and it's worked out pretty well for me.
Okay. Let's break it down. Let's do some public coaching with Fabi. Okay. What message are you trying to get out? Who are you trying to get it to?
Well, for one of the listings, it's a unit that there hasn't been a sale in this complex for the last 2 years. It
Okay.
has incredible views to Cowles Mountain. It would be perfect for like young professionals, somebody like that maybe hasn't started a family yet because it has stairs. I'm trying to like obviously talk to. I don't know. That's why I'm here.
What's your demographic though? Like
That's the next
what kind of person are you trying to attract?
For that, it could be like a young professional. For San Carlos, it could be like a young professional, somebody who is looking to live in like a townhome. They have they have two really large primary suites. So they could like start their family there because they have the bedrooms and like big closets and stuff. So and it's also
Is
like
family a topic we can put out there in advertisement?
No.
not necessarily, no.
So
I have a question though. I thought you were saying, how do you get more listings? Or are
We
you
are.
talking about how you're marketing your listing? Because
No,
it
no.
sounds like you're
She
trying to
wants,
think, how
she
do I
wants
get a
to
buyer?
leverage. She wants to leverage these listings to get more listings. And I'm going to get her there. Just wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right.
There
Here's
you
the
go.
thing, Fabby. Okay. Now we've identified our demographic. We've identified that the house is in a neighborhood that doesn't sell very much. There's nothing been on the market in 2 years.
Mhm.
When a seller picks a listing agent, what do you think they're looking for?
Um, professionalism. They're looking for what they've sold in the neighborhood. No,
Oh,
they're looking for.
someone help her.
I don't know.
They're just looking for someone to sell their house as fast as possible for as much as possible. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, great answer. They're looking for
Okay.
certainty.
Yes, we talked about that yesterday.
Yes, we did. Talked about this yesterday. They're looking for certainty. They're looking for when I hire you to sell my house, I'm certain you're going to do it.
Hmm.
So when you have a listing and you go in there and you are just absolutely loaded for game and your signs are on point, your open houses are on point, you're doing marketing campaigns around your open houses, you're sending out letters and postcards to the entire neighborhood saying, you know, this neighborhood's rare. Nothing comes for sale in the area. So now is your chance to pick your neighbor,
Hmm.
right? Get them to do that. Showcase that. Canvass the area, door knock. Who do you know that you want to live next door? You're not openly going after, I've got this house for sale, let me sell yours too. What you're doing is you're going out there and you're making the sellers in that area know that you are the number one resource for selling houses in that neighborhood because you are working the crap out of it. You got postcards going out. You got door hangers going out. You got door knocking going on. You got open houses going on. You've got the presence of the neighborhood. And heck, if you can get involved in their next door group chats, that's the next thing you can do too. There's
I
an
did
app.
not think about that.
So
Or their Facebook group.
yeah, Facebook
that.
group, WhatsApp, neighborhood area, like whatever community chat. I think almost every neighborhood has somebody who wants to set up a group chat and have gossip going on. It's fantastic. Do you think when somebody is thinking about selling their house and they've seen a postcard from you, a door hanger from you, open house signs, the yard in the sign in the yard, plus social media stuff, plus stuff in the group channels and community stuff, that when it comes to selling their house, they're not going to be like, well, Fabby's working the shit out of this listing. That
Yeah.
gives them certainty. When you're out there hunting for them, you show, and then you ask questions. And when they show, you know what, we're thinking about selling our house. That's fantastic. Let me help you the same way I've helped Mr. and Mrs. Jones, right?
Hmm. Okay.
How do you get the deals is by getting business for the ones you have on the ground. Door
Mhm.
knocking, open houses, signs, letters, postcards, not just this is in the ground. Now I need more listings.
Mhm.
Show people what you're doing to get their home sold. They'll refer you to more people. Now, on the same side of that, when your house goes under contract, slap an under contract sign underneath it. And when it's sold, slap a sold sign underneath it.
Mhm.
I don't do that only because I stop getting calls when I do that.
But here's the thing, Jim,
You're looking for sellers.
you're looking for
Yep.
sellers, not buyers. When you're looking for sellers, you're going to advertise this house is sold, this house is sold, this house is sold. Look at me, I sold this house. Everyone that drives by it. If you want more buyers, you leave that sign as naked as possible. I got a house closing today, and like someone reached out to me and said, "Hey, can I do an open house at your house?" I'm all, close this tomorrow. That was, if you want to, you're more than welcome to. Because it ain't closed until it's closed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Right? I want buyers to hit me up the day it closes. I'm going to leave that sign in the ground a day or two after it closes. Be like, oh yeah, I ordered the sign to come down. To get more listings, just put more of your stuff out there. But you have to do it. And it's not about having the best flyers or the best stuff. It's the competition isn't going to do what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why Fabi went from cell phone to laptop.
Mm-hmm.
There's an investment side to listings a lot of people don't talk about. It costs me about $2,500 per listing that my team puts up because of the amount of marketing we put behind the moment it hits the ground. Because that's also brand retention, more deals, potential buyer leads. It's not just take really good pictures and do open houses. It's everything else. I've sold so many houses from the postcard alone because it hits the neighborhood, and someone who's renting in that neighborhood wants to own in that neighborhood. And like, oh shit, this house is for sale.
Oh, you just reminded me. I got to order my postcards. Thank you
There
very
you
much.
go. There you go.
Well, and that goes into the conversation we have with sellers about our what our rate is, right? What we're earning for doing that, and will you drop this? And it's like, obviously, no. And that's one of the reasons why too, right? Is it's like, I'm going to put this cost up front. I've got the skin in the game before we even see the end result.
Where do you order the postcards from?
You can do multiple, and so Keller Williams agents, you can do command and do a circle on whatever listing you want to do and do it that way.
What?
Or you can reach out to title and say, hey, I need an address map for this listing. I'm going to send out some postcards, and you can do it through your title resources. You
I
can
was
do
going
it.
to say First American is a good
Yeah.
site.
If you haven't played with command all that much, I mean, most of you are on the call or KW. There's a couple of you that aren't, which is fine. But it's the one in command is more expensive. I like to get the list from title and go through a title partner and print them out and have them mailed out. And especially in a neighborhood that doesn't have very many listings, right? Rare opportunity to pick your neighbor. Boom. Listing. Rare opportunity to pick your neighbor. Give me a call. Let's set up a time for you and your friends to come check out this place.
Yeah, like a neighbors only exclusive.
Yeah, exclusively offered through Wrangle Real Estate.
How do you go about like doing stuff like that? So my listing in Vail, it's on like 7 acres, and there's like not really many neighbors, honestly.
So door knocking is not going to be very effective. You might get shot.
Yeah, well, like there's like a neighborhood, like a really big neighborhood, but it's more like a suburban neighborhood, like a few miles down the road. I don't know if that's people that you would target for something like that, or
Why not?
okay.
Let me show you guys. Those of you driving, I'm sorry you're going to miss this, but the rest of you guys can go back on YouTube. So in command on the left-hand side under campaigns, you create a campaign. You're going to do a direct mail campaign. I'm going to call this, Dan's test. Advertise a listing. Create a campaign. That's simple, right? We're going to pick one of our listings, right?
Damn, those are all yours.
Yeah. And then we have automatically starts pulling over some stuff. You can default template. You can use a custom template, whatever. Let's just do a default. So tells you what sizes: compact, default, large. I like the default, which is a 6x9. Do I have one at my desk to show you what it looks like? Probably threw them away. Nope, no. But they're pretty fantastic. You can drop it right here, front and go. But let's go back to compact, default template. List price, listing stage is just listed. Bedrooms, bathrooms, description, listing photos. Let's use listing image. Boom. Right there. See? It just does it for you.
Oh, what?
All right. Now I go down. Agent photo. We're going to put in. Where are you? Where are you? I'm sorry. All right. Gotta find the picture. All right. Let's find the smiley moose picture. Here we go. Smiley moose picture. Adjust the cropping. Make me not so damn squishy squished. Save image. Adjust cropping again. You always want to do it twice because it always gets a little weird. Save image. All right. First name. Daniel.
Big.
Audra.
All right. Save. Boom. Now I'm going to, my Market Center logo, which should already be in here. Once you upload it all the first time, it's in there. So KWSA. Oops. Do, 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 do. 200. Tucson. Arizona. A5718. Boom. Right. Verify address. That's the right address. Thank you. Targeting, right? I'm targeting the house, the local house right there. I could also target my database, my budget. 200 postcards at $1 a piece, right? You can do first class or standard. I don't know the difference. Maybe first class goes out faster, but I'm not paying the extra 5 cents. Now save. Go into confirm targeting. Are you sure you want to create this campaign? Yes. It is going to target all of those houses.
Oh, wow.
So we can select single house, right? It has last year sold was 2023, right? Last sold for year built, square footage doesn't matter. But I can also I can increase it. Like, okay, let's go up to 700 homes. I'm not paying $700 for this ad campaign, but I am going to.
That makes me feel better. I was like, oh God, it's just gonna cost me like $1,000 and people are just gonna look at it and throw it away.
That's the thing is if you're doing it as part of a listing campaign, it's part of the campaign, not the entirety of the campaign. Like this is going to hit all of these people. Well, maybe I don't want to target this side of the street. Maybe I only want to target this neighborhood because it's a gated community. Then I'd go to title and say, hey, I need a polymorph of this environment. Give me all the addresses within there. And then set it up through First American Print. And then all I have to do is click next and send. See how easy that is?
I'm also thinking about there's like a voice dial that you can like leave a voicemail.
Slide dial.
Slide dial. Yeah.
Yeah, but see how quick it is, right? Gives you the front of the house just listed.
So
Here's a picture of me and me.
How does it work that they get it out?
So I don't know your question. What do you mean?
How does that get out?
The mailbox pull it out? I don't know.
Oh, you have to mail it out?
No. This is them mailing it.
You can do it either way through First American. First American will mail it for you, or you can request to get it if for some reason you wanted to take it to the post office.
How much
Some
does
neighborhoods like new builds, huh?
How much does First American charge?
Like 74 cents.
Yeah, it's less than Command.
I mean, I'm good showing you guys if you want to look. So logging into First American. All right. Over here to marketing. Maybe I have too many things open. Goodbye. So under marketing. If you guys got a bail, I know it's good, but this is good stuff. You can do all kinds. You can do postcards, right? Upload a design, ready to fall in love, jumbo postcards. This is for like neighborhood nurturing. Boom. You could just, let's have a heart-to-heart about selling your home. Boom. Standard mail, 72 cents each. First class mail, $1. Within 24 days, within 8 days. That's the difference. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say you're canvassing a neighborhood, you want to send out 12 different postcards a year, then maybe you don't really care when it hits. You're scheduling it for the next month anyways. Set up a campaign and have 12 of them going every month. Boom, boom, boom. How do you become the neighborhood expert? By showing the neighborhood you're the expert. Was that worth the time, Tabs?
Yeah, definitely.
Now, I don't know what California resources you have. I know First American is a resource that's in a lot of different places. I don't know if it's out in California. It is
I'm
for
gonna start.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'll start with my title person that I have.
Yeah. Ask them, because I know Jim had looked into his and it became Chicago Title, which is a subsidiary of Fidelity. I don't know what kind of print resources Fidelity has, but it's worth looking into, because here's what you do. Part of your listing process is take a listing, get it staged, get it photographed, get it marketed, get it sold. That marketing branch is where we at, right? We know the 4 pillars of what sells a house. You guys, anyone remember what they are?
Location.
Location, right? Can we change the location of a listing?
Nope.
No, it's kind of set. We just have to price accordingly. Next, we have
Condition,
condition. Can we change the condition of a listing?
Nope.
sometimes.
I mean,
Sometimes, right? That's an important thing. First one, you can't change at all. The second one, you might be able to change a little bit. Because we could fix it up, we can do some work. Like right now, after my block of meetings this morning, I've got to go to Home Depot to grab some baseboard to take to a seller's house so my contractors can put it in and then paint the place. We're putting about $4,000 worth of work in this house to get it sold. Because I told the seller, hey, it's worth a lot more money if you just get these simple things done. He goes, I don't have the time. I was like, you're not doing it. I'll have my guys do it. It'll cost you about $4,000. So what do you think I got in the mail today? I got a check. How much do you think the check's for?
$4,000.
$4,000.
It's easy. Just tell them we'll take care of the condition, right? That's the second pillar. If the house is shitty and they don't want to fix it, price it accordingly. Next, we have
price.
marketing.
I was gonna say, did you cover price? Then marketing.
Yeah.
Marketing, right? Marketing needs to be on point, because if the condition, the location are semi-set, marketing is done or not done, then the last thing that we factor in on sales a house is the price. If we know the location's good, we know the condition's good, we know the marketing is on point, the only variable that we need to exercise is price. But if you are not nailing your marketing, then how do you know? You can't rely on Zillow alone. I have a lady that yesterday when I was sitting out front of that house talking to these new buyers, Sue and Sue. They never saw it online. They never saw it anywhere. They saw my yard sign because they're renting the house around the corner. The seller has the mail directed to her house in New Hampshire. And I'm like, well, I guess you guys didn't get the postcard. They're like, no, we didn't. But here's the thing. You want to get more business? Be more present. Be more visible. It'll help you make more money. All right. Thoughts, questions, comments, concerns before I kick you out of here?
Cancel's trip to Japan.
Do not. Do not. You can get all that stuff launched day one, girl. Let it just come in and set people up. You got Gracie to help leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Use it. We'll talk more about that tomorrow morning. The rest of you,